Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to discuss uh, about physical and chemical changes of standard 7. Previously we have discussed about natural change, man-made change, fast and slow change, then desirable and undesirable changes, reversible and irreversible changes. So I hope you have studied those changes and you have done your assignments. Today we are going to discuss with the topic physical and chemical change. Now what are these? What are physical change? A change in which only the physical properties of substance changes and no new substance is formed. Means the new substance does not form. We call that change physical change. Right? Like evaporation or condensation of water. Means what? Water changes its form, but the properties, like when a liquid water evaporates, it converts into gases, right? So the vapor form of water and the liquid form of water both having same property, it just changes its identity. So we can identify that these two form of water is a physical change, is an example of physical change. The second example is dissolution of common salt or sugar in water. Yes, because it just the identity does not change. If you dissolve sugar in water, sugar is sweet, and after dissolving, the whole water is sweet. So it does not lose its sweetness. So that is why dissolution of sugar in water is an example of physical change. Now many more examples are given. You can easily identify these. Just go through it. Let's see. We have discussed in the first chapter that what is matter. Matter is anything that takes up space and has mass. We have already discussed that. And we all know that matter is everywhere. And matter is constantly experiencing both chemical and physical changes. This also true that it always experiencing both chemical and physical changes. Let's discuss one by one what are physical changes. So just now I have discussed, but still you just go through it. See what are physical changes. A physical change alters the form of a substance but does not change it to another substance. Like no new substances are formed. It's just like that. It changes shape or size. It dissolves. Okay, it changes phase, like water changes its phase, like ice converts into liquid, that is water, and it converts into gases, that is vapor. So like that, it changes phases, freezes, boils, evaporates, condenses. Example, making orange juice. It is an example of physical change because because orange does not lose its identity. It's still the same. Now physical changes occur when matter changes its property but not its chemical nature. Physical property changes could include a change in texture, shape, size, color, odor, volume, mass, weight and density. Okay, if these changes, that means physical property changes, that means physical changes occur. For example, as you can see here, what are the examples of physical changes? If you are painting a wall, boiled egg, crushing an aspirin, it's an example of physical change. Then cutting of a paper, like if you cut a paper, it just loses its identity. It does not lose its identity. It's still a paper before and after also it's a paper only. So it is an example of physical change. Then melting of ice is a physical change because it's just changed its form. But but before also it is a water. Now also it has a property of water. Solving wood is a physical change. So we have discussed that during a physical change, only physical properties of the substance changed. Now no new substances is formed in a physical change. Then these changes are temporary. Means for some time it can change. Temporary means what? Temporary means just opposite word of permanent. Okay. So physical changes are temporary and reversible. It can be reversed back. It can be back to its original form. That is, a physical change can be reversed by simple physical process. If you apply a simple physical processes, then the substances reverse to its form. No or very small amount of energy is either absorbed or evolved during a physical change. Okay. No energy is absorbed or evolved in physical change. Now let's discuss about chemical change. Now, a change in which composition and chemical properties of the substance get changed is called a chemical change. Now here, one or more new substance can be formed. Okay, are formed. In physical change, no new substances are formed, but here one or more new substances are formed. Now what's written in the next para? The properties of the new substances formed are different from those of the original substances. See, the new substances that is formed has completely different properties than the original substances. So, new substances are formed. That means chemical changes occur. But it occur only under proper condition. Like, for example, when you burn a carbon dioxide is produced. You all know C plus O2 gives out CO2. So, the burning of carbon is a chemical change. Why? Because carbon burns. Carbon has different property and carbon dioxide which has formed having different property. So, it is an example of a chemical change. Now, many more examples are given. You go through it, read it. Here what has written that chemical change are changes matter undergoes when it becomes new or different matter. It burns. Temperature changes without heating or cooling. It bubbles, makes a gas. It changes color. It forms a precipitate. These are the key points. You should remember these things. When a substance undergoes a chemical change, it is changed into a different substances with different properties. Right. To identify a chemical change, look for signs such as color change, bubbling and fizzing, light production, smoke, and presence of heat. If you see these things, that means a chemical change occurs to a particular substance. Like for example, baking a cake. It is an example of chemical change. Precipitation. Precipitation means what? Formation of a insoluble solid. Then color change. These are the examples of chemical change. Okay. Gas production, temperature change. A chemical change occurs when fireworks are used. Fireworks are made of metals such as magnesium and copper. These change chemically as they light up the sky. So, these are the chemical change because they light up. Metal rusting is also an example of chemical change. So, we have discussed that during a chemical change, new substances with different properties are formed. Chemical changes are permanent. Thus, a chemical change cannot be reversed by simple physical methods. And what's written in the third point, relatively larger amount of heat is either absorbed or evolved during a chemical change. So, from this also you can easily write the difference between you can easily write about the difference between these two changes like physical and chemical changes. So till then you study well in your home. Stay safe. Thank you.